hundreds of thousands of millions of billions of dollars from their phones, from their laptops. And when I saw Forex, like, I'm no dummy. Like, I got my GED. I dropped out of high school, right? So, like, I was the kid who my blood alcohol level was, like, higher than my GPA. And that was me. Always out partying. And, you know, it wasn't that I was dumb. It was that I wanted to apply real knowledge to the real world, right? Like, raise your hand if you've used the Pythagorean theorem in the real world, right? It's just that, you know, once I started to see how Forex worked, you know, it's a multiple $1 trillion a day industry. It's one of the largest markets in the entire world. The largest financial market on planet Earth. And I started to realize, if you can learn this skill set, this is not only something that'll pay for the rest of your life, you can pass it down, like generational wealth. Like, most people, they live for like the weekend. But wealthy people, they think long term, right? They have that vision. And for me, when I saw people making all this money from Forex, I was like, all right, it's not that easy, right? And you gotta have a mentor. Like he said, you know, if you wanna play basketball, right, are you gonna study my 120-pound soaking wet self? Or LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant? When you be good at hockey? Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin. If you wanna be really good at playing golf, cheating on your wife, Tiger Woods, right? Makes sense. To study people who have what you want. And that's what I did. I saw Christopher Terry, and when I met Chris, here's one thing I understood. There's a lot of wealthy people in the world, but when you die, it's not about how much money you have. To be real. Like the Rolexes, the Bentleys, the Rolls Royce, the penthouse, the jet, that's all cool and all. It's materialism. I'm sure a lot of us in here, you know, we have dreams, we want some nice things. But when we all leave this earth, it's more so the legacy we create, not the currency. And when I met Chris, I was like, all right, this guy's a lot of money. And I was trying to read him, like, why is he doing this? He has a lot of money. Why did he create, like, the networking platform around it? Because Chris wants to help people. Like, the most genuine human being I've ever met in my entire life. And this guy gets on these live trade rooms and slaughters the market. I was just in Vegas a couple of days ago, and I was with him on, I think it was like Thursday night. I don't even know, like 6 Saturdays, 1 Sunday, right? Create that kind of lifestyle. Don't have a life where you have to like vacate from, right? Make your life a vacation. And I was with Chris, and during his chat room, he called out 2 trades, and literally like my roommate and I made like $600 total combined between us within like 20 minutes. And I don't know about you guys, but to go out there and try to like trade my time for money, it's powerful what we're doing here. And you look at the network marketing aspect, that's an option. What's funny is most people on our team are just they're customers. I've never seen a network marketing company where people would genuinely join just to be a customer. Like, this $150 a month is not only giving me like knowledge and a skill set, but I'm making more than I'm making on my auto ship just by using the product. Like, you guys have to understand, like, you guys probably know this, we're living in the worst economy since the Great Depression, right? Like, the worst economy. And what's happening right now is in 2016, over these next 5-10 years, like, for 1 second, understand this. Back in 1905, there was 5,000 millionaires. 5,000 in America. Now there's 15 million. And over these next 10 years, we're going to add another 10 to 15 million millionaires. Raise your hand if you want to be one of them. Right? And what's crazy is you have to deviate from what everybody else is doing. You know, they say, like, observe the masses and do the opposite. Like, to be real with you guys, you know, I'm 25 years old. I know this is 23. I look like I'm 18. That'll be go. I'll be like 40 years old. People are like, oh, you're 22? Cool. But, yeah. But what's crazy about it is, you know, I came from humble beginnings. You know, I grew up with a single mom. And I was always moving around. I went to like 13 different schools in 12 years. Like, it's crazy. Like, these are the same shoes I was homeless in 3 years ago. Wow. Like, I'm not here to impress upon you. Like, the money we're making, it's more so like, I came up here, like, I woke my ass out of bed this morning at 4 a.m. I've literally got maybe 8 hours of sleep the past 4 days. Like, they say you can tell how successful you are by the bags that are on your ass. He's a Louis Vuitton, right? Right. He's a Gucci bag. So, it's like, yo, we're really here to help you guys. Like, I'm not here to impress you, like, oh, we're making millions or 6 figures a month. Like, whatever, I'm not even disclose income to Garrett. Garrett over here, low key. But, you know, growing up, I saw my mom work her freaking butt off. And what's crazy is I observe people's actions. Like, a lot of people talk, yeah, I'm about it, man, I'm a grinder, I'm a hustler. And then you see them, like, smoking mad weed, partying. Oh, it's Taco Tuesday, bro. Like, you're over here trying to save $1.27 off your tacos, and it's just like, bro. I used to be the kid who would always be embarrassed to go out to eat, because every time I would go out to eat, I would order off the right side of the menu on the left, right? I remember I would go into like shoe stores at the mall, and I was like, oh, these are dope, bro. But, oh shit, never mind. Right? And growing up, my mom always would put food on the table, like no matter what. She would always find a way. And we were always moving around, living in attics, basements. Like, it was rough growing up, and I always wanted to give back to my mom, and I always wanted to retire her. Like, I don't know about you guys, but you guys know who T.I. is, the rapper? He says, like, what the hell are you celebrating, bro? Like, most kids our age are out partying every weekend, going to clubs, bottle service, turning up. Like, I used to be on the honey bun effect, right? You guys know what that is? Mm-hmm. Right? Friday you get paid, you go out and buy some green stuff, buy a bottle, new pair of J's, you spaz all weekend, and then Monday comes, you're at work on your break, and you like look in your pockets, you got like $2 right there. I got you honey buns, bro. Word. Honey buns for lunch. Ramen noodles. So, you know, going through high school, I wasn't very smart. Like I said, you know, I got my GED. Like, I'm not very smart. I was trying to get my PhD, my public high school diploma. It was embarrassing, bro. Like, I was the only person in my family ever to not graduate high school. Like, so embarrassing. And everybody told me, like, bro, if you don't go to school, get good grades, you know, if you don't go out there and get a job, climb the corporate ladder, like, you're never going to do anything in life. And it's just, like, it's crazy to see what we're doing here, because you have to is one of the fastest growing industries on planet Earth, but I felt like it was dead, for real, for real. Like, I almost quit the industry because of how, like, fugazi it was. Like, lotions, potions, whatever, like, selling things that people don't even care about just because, like, the comp plan was attached to it. And when I saw IML, I was like, oh my god, like, I didn't believe it. My first night talking to Chris Terry, I told Chris, I'm going to fly to you tomorrow. Like, I'm not going to wait. I want to meet you in person. Like, I need to know how real this is. I flew to Chris, and like I said, my first day trading, I put $300 on my broker, and results aren't typical. Like, I say don't be typical, don't be average. Like, you look at most people outside of this room, like, you guys understand that 97% of people, like, they struggle financially. They live paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. It's just like, my first day doing this, I made $363 off the odd USD. I saw the scanner, I was in LA, right? I went right to Vegas, met him, and went right to LA with my team. And while I was with my team doing an event like this, the scanner popped up, called a trade out. I bought it, made $360 in front of everybody. The whole team was tripping out. And that's when I knew it was real. And then from there, I told a few friends. And over the past 5 months, our team's grown to over 8,000 people. It's currently in over 50 countries. And this is crazy. Like, if there's one thing I can impress upon you, is that this is about to, like, explode. Like, there's, like, a tipping point, right? Like, you climb the mountain, and then, like, it's a snowball effect. Right now, where we are, this thing is, like, literally about to go viral. Like, imagine if Mark Zuckerberg invited you to hear about Facebook 10 years ago to the dorm room. And you were one of the kids who was like, no, bro, I'm going to go smoke a blunt with my boy. You know, Steve Jobs used to have home events back in the 80s? And kids would come over and laugh at him and make fun of him and shit talk him and call him like insane, stupid. Now look, right? Like, one thing I realized is that business is all about timing, right? And with this platform, like, you're not just plugging into Chris Terry. Here's the cool part, right? Like, there are people in this room right now that are making so much money off the trading. And you're being plugged into a network of traders, right? And here's the crazy part. You become the average of the 5 people you hang out with, right? Right. You hang out with broke, and you be what? Broke. Rich, and you be rich, right? It makes sense, it makes dollars. It's so simple to understand that what we're doing, like, I can't tell you how many people are quitting their jobs, paying off student loans, paying off credit card loans, getting houses, getting cars. Like, this is actually, and like, there's a kid over here in New Jersey who just bought a brand new BMW. Not from the networking side, just from using the scanner. You guys know who he is? Jen? Yeah, just bought that brand new BMW, right? Like, yeah, it's real or real, right? Point them out. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, 3 years ago, you know, I was homeless. I was living in my car. I had a 2001 Volvo. Like, I didn't come from anything special. Like, if myself can do this, anybody here can do this. Like, none of us are special. It's just that we have, like, insane, like, whys. They always say the why is strong enough, the how is relevant. And I don't know, like I always hear from Blue, like you always say New York people are hungry, bro. And it's just like at the end of the day, it really comes down to your work ethic. I can't sit here and tell you you'll have the same results as us, because just because you have a gym membership doesn't mean you're going to get in shape if you don't use the bench press, right? If you don't run on the treadmill, you're not going to lose weight. If you utilize what we have, I'm not going to guarantee you're going to make money. I'm guarantee you're going to make some money. So, yeah, I mean, this is, oh man, it's like really special. I'm real humbled. Like, I love my family. Like, this isn't like a team to me. Like, this is more of a family. Like, I never had a family growing up. It was just me and my mom. And like, you guys are like my brothers. It's kind of crazy how crazy this is. Like, we're really like doing something big here. Like, this is gonna be in movies. Like 6 months from now, you're gonna like be eating the popcorn with Bay, drinking your soda at the movie theaters, watching this happen, or you're gonna be in the movie, right? So, guys, I'm fired up. Like, this thing is really about to pop here in New York. This is the first event here, right? So think about this. Think about the compound effect. Imagine if everybody brought one person tomorrow. Yep. We need a new place, right? So yeah, I would say follow up with the person who got you here. You know, get your questions answered. Closed mouths never get fed. So don't be that person. Here's my best advice before I close out. Don't leave here and go to your friend working at like Jimmy John's or Best Buy or Buckle, making $8, $9, $10 an hour, and be like, yo, bro, what do you think about this, bro? And he's like, oh, no, bro, that seems sketchy. And you're like, yeah, no, that makes sense, bro. If you're gonna accept someone's opinion, you must be willing to accept their lifestyle. So I'm telling you right now, guys, get educated. Some of you are probably sitting here like, yo, why is Justin Bieber screaming at me? Like, go to Google and search Forex. Guys, it'll blow your freaking mind to understand the 1% of the wealthy people in the world, they're doing something different. This is different, right? Is it not? Yes. So guys, get your questions answered. We're going to go over some training afterwards, but I appreciate all of you for coming. I'm not even from New York. This culture is like, it's like a different country. It's like, this is the concrete jungle. So guys, I know this is going to like go viral. Like, if you don't tell your friends are going to tell you. Like, if you don't go tell your girlfriend, I swear on everything I love, I'm going to Forex and chill with your girl, bro. I swear. Grandma's coming over. Everybody. We're going to catch him some pics. I swear. So, guys, I appreciate you for letting me speak. Love you all. Thank you very much. Give it up for everybody here.
Guys, give it up for Austin one more time, please. So you understand that he's normal just like us, right? He might not like Justin Bieber, he might get some passes somewhere, but he's normal. What he has is ambition. Who's a guest here? I want to close out my guest. Who's a guest? Raise your hand. Don't be ashamed. Raise your hand. Look to the person. Where's the person who brought you? Look to the person who brought you. Look to the person. Point the person out who brought you. Point the person out who brought you.
Everybody can point to me if you want.
And thank them. Seriously, thank them for thinking about you this much to show you this opportunity. Because honestly, at the end of the day, they might have changed your life. They might have changed your path that you was going on in life. They might have changed it to the left, to the way we're now. You'll see things different. You start getting some more money. Things start happening for you, even better for you. So thank the person who brought you here. Who's ready to sign up right now, though? Who's the guest who's ready to sign up right now?
Sign up again. Right now.
Yeah. Sign up again. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little 5-minute break. And if you want to, is the Wi-Fi up? Manny, where's Manny?
I got hotspot.
You got hotspot? Okay, the Wi-Fi is enough. People got phones anyway. We're just going to take a 5-minute break. All right? So get back to the person who brought you here. If you want to sign up, you can sign you up from his phone, whatever you want to do. 5 minutes, we'll have Emery, a great trader, and Chairman 20. Chairman 30. Apologize. You still buying Popeyes. We have Jarrell Cox. Where's Jarrell Cox? I seen him come in. Whoa, Jarrell.
There you go.
Listen, this man lives next to Will Smith.
Oh, shit.
in Jersey.
Damn it, man.
That's trading money. If you think trading money isn't powerful, go follow him on Facebook. You see him working out with Will Smith. I mean, he's not really working out. Will Smith is the one working out. He's just looking. And we have Darwin.
Darwin wasn't there.
Darwin. Where's Darwin? Okay.
Where's
So
Darwin at?
after this 5 minutes, we have Emery training. Then after Emery, we have Jarrell. Then we have Stevenson, the 19-year-old kid, whiz kid. Where's Stevenson? Stevenson, come on.
Steve.
Now listen. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Tell you one thing about Stevenson.
That's Stevenson.
Everybody's Stevenson. Listen, you see this kid right here, he's probably like 50 pounds. You probably look at him like, I could take him. This guy is a whiz at trading.
Throw your wallet at
You know how some people are just geniuses at something? This kid's 19 years old, is a whiz at trading. I'm not talking about, understand, and I'm not talking about a whiz because he makes $100 a day. I'm talking about a whiz because he'll make $3,000 or $4,000 a day. Like nothing.
Hello.
19 years old. This guy lives off of trading. A lot of people do not live off of trading. This is one of the guys that I know that live, like Jarrell, Emery, Stevenson, Greg trades. This Steven. Too many Stevensons. I got brothers that y'all looking like. Y'all brothers. So he'll be trading. So 5-minute break, guys. We'll be back in 5 minutes. What's up, guys?